You hold the Shishya to a point, hold us to a point when you put us in the frame. When you think that I've learned not to run out of the boundary, when Bacha has learned कि इधर वो नहीं जाते, तो छोड़ दो, वो नहीं जाएगा भाई. Right? He's learned it. Now, what is freedom? For example, when I teach a choreograph, so one line or one sanchari, I give it to students, I say, let that be yours. And whenever you walk back, I understand you're done.
Esteemed gurus and audience. Today I'm a little nervous to speak in front of such renowned gurus. I was told to talk about what are the concerns we face as students that creates a distance between the Guru and the Shishya. So the parampara is somehow dying down. Dr. Vasant Kiran already spoke about some of the points I had in my mind. Still, I would continue. First thing I feel, in today's world, time is a major constraint. Students, even when they want to spend time, even when they want to do things more with the Guru or for the institution or for their own self, but because they all are into different professions, they are committed differently as mothers, as fathers, as sister, daughter. So many commitments come in their way. Recently, I was taking lessons from Aruna Abba, and she, while teaching only, she gets into conversations where she shares her ideas. I think that's so precious for each and every student, that the more we spend time with the gurus, we come to know so many things. Dance learning is not only learning, but what we learn being with the gurus are very, very different and very precious. Through talking their ideas, they give us so many different learnings. So I feel today's date, the time constraint, the students are not able to spend that much of time with their teachers. And that kind of creates a distance, because the teacher also feels she comes and she learns and she goes. So probably she is not of much use to me or to my institution. So that kind of brings a distance. So the more we spend time with the gurus and with the teachers, we are enriched in a much more way. Second concern, I feel money. Money in this profession plays a vital role. As we all heard, Aruna Abba also spoke about the sponsorship. Dr. Vasant Kiran also spoke about the ability to pay. I would tell you a little story. In a dance school, students, those who are not equally good, but a good student is kind of put at the back, and other students are dancing in the center, and a more better dancer is being used as a tree or as a flower, or and when that little girl asks that why I'm not given that role, there comes the ability of your father to pay. So before your talent, before your skill reaches out, your dad's bank balance or maybe your husband's status goes first. Why we students are not free? that way? Why not talent is more celebrated? You know, that little girl was always put to the side and used for singing as well because she was good in singing. So as a student, and that little girl was nobody else but it was me. Why we do as teachers? And the student who walks 12 kilometers to attend one class and treated like this, do you think that builds a very good bonding with the teacher? Are we as teachers harming that child emotionally? Are we harming that dancer who is so passionate about dancing? All these questions teachers should ask themselves. If a student is able to pay good amount of money, they are given better opportunities. Even teachers questioning that so and so student is doing so much for their teacher. What are you doing? Why can't they understand probably what we are doing is the best we could do? We are doing it with the best of our abilities. Probably that's the maximum limitation we have. Third point I would like to come upon. Sometimes knowingly or unknowingly, teachers humiliate students for their personal life, for who they are not. Why? If I ask that question to all of you, probably you all can answer. If a student is good but not able to meet your expectations, how that student becomes bad? Is she bad in dancing? Is she not respectful? I completely understand. If a student is not respectful to the guru, she should be thrown away from the class. Is she not a good dancer if she is not putting her best ability to learn or to practice? Yes, give her a back seat. But why do you judge a student for what and how expensive gift she or he has given you? Does that authorize you to decide the ability of that dancer? So these are the questions I still wonder, I still ponder over. That's why I have gone through training under different gurus, and I must say there are also wonderful gurus who are very compassionate, understanding, and they as a dancer or as a guru or as a female, they understand. And we have somebody here in the panel, Guru Srimati Aruna Mahanti, who is being very compassionate to students who come to her. Any problem we share with her, she understands. She said, okay, we will figure out something. But she never judges, she never figures out, oh, this is what she has the problem, then probably I should leave her hand. So there are wonderful gurus. That's why still the Guru Sishya Parampara is going on. But that's a request to all the students who are here. They will become teachers tomorrow. So please set your parameters correct. Set your expectations right, that what you are looking from a student and how do you judge a student. Please keep talent on the first, and rest everything can follow. Because we are here to dance, and passion is only for dancing. With this, I would conclude.
Thank you, Sarita. If a person has treated you like this, I would say that person doesn't deserve to be called a guru, because it doesn't, I mean, in no way is he guided you well or whatever it is. So definitely I would say he doesn't come to be called as a guru. If anybody else wants to answer to that.
It's very unfortunate when a student go through this kind of pain, and it's a very humbling experience that we as students must have had different stories to say. I'm really sorry that, Sarita, this happened to you, but do you think this kind of gurus are there everywhere, or it's a rare species? After all, teachers are human beings. They are guided by the greed and compulsions and things which we can't be judgmental about. But if you really have worked your way up as a teacher, as a learning, in the learning process of learning, all of us, whoever, kind of in the profession or passion driven, whatever we are doing, it's a beginning today. We think it's a beginning today. Beginning of a relationship, beginning of the learning process, beginning of acquiring knowledge, whatever we call it. But we are very truthful to the art form and to ourselves.